I got a sick opportunity to film this TV documentary. I could choose the destinations and the riders, and then just go travel the world. It was once in a lifetime experience for me. On my previous trip to Canada, I slammed into a tree really hard. So my knee was still really sore and I couldn't snowboard for a couple weeks.
My knee is pretty swollen, actually. Learn from mistakes.
After the lodge trip with Danny and Torstein, I was still supposed to stay for an extra week with Jake and Terje, and I was pretty bummed about that because it would have been a really cool experience. I guess seeing Jake and Terje riding, you know, that would have been really cool. Like hitting lines and cliffs, it would have been a really new experience because I'm not a big mountain guy.
That looks like a good landing.
The purpose of the Canada trip with Torstein and Danny was just trying to get some good tricks and good airtime.
Just get on that ridge so we can check it out.
Yeah. We were definitely looking for more like jumps, you know, we're used to riding park and we wanted to build jumps and find fresh, good landings. Jake Blauvelt and Terje, they're just looking for like doing natural stuff and finding lines.
You guys give me a holler if you see something. That stuff at 12 o'clock looks cool. Where, right here at 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just kind of take our snowboarding in two different ways, and it's not to say that one is right from the other. That stuff looks good straight ahead right here.
12 o'clock. Yeah, like right at the top of that peak.
Yeah. We both just interpret snowboarding a little differently.
Look at all the wind lip launchers over here.
I want to build a cheese wedge.
Or drop the cliff at the very end.
Just like find a good roller and just try to get some tricks.
Let's go find something.
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we go and check out the landing for this one first? Looks pretty good.
Sweet spots all around.
Can you push it in?
I think that's important for snowboarding too. I fully back him 100% and I'm stoked on what he's doing.
I think I'm gonna take a line just to the looker's left at your spine, Terje. Okay.
He definitely always has one of the coolest video parts of the season, so I can't wait to see the stuff he pulled out this season.
Not building jumps is important to me because that's where I want to take my snowboarding, and that's where I feel snowboarding has the most room to grow, is on the natural terrain, and just use the mountain for what it is.
Look at some of this stuff, wow. Wow, dude. Maybe we should go a little higher. Down. Okay.
I think it's going to be more like finding, you know, critical terrain.
Just do another sweep around and then we can check it out. Here comes Terje.
The people I respect is people who can go fast, be safe, have a good style, ride from top to bottom, hit whatever's on the way, taking the terrain for what it is.
Craig Kelly had said, like, don't screw with the snow, man. It's perfect the way it is. It's such a good statement. Terje believes in that, I think, and I believe in it. And so it's cool when everyone kind of has the same mission, just to shred. Yeah. Me and Terje riding, and it's just like a dream come true for me. Definitely my idol in snowboarding. Some guy, I don't know, you pronounce his name like Terje, Hakonsen. He's the godfather of shredding the natural terrain in the backcountry. He's basically like the undisputed #1 legend in the whole sport. And it's just cool to be able to hop in a heli with him and go and shred.
Office traffic, Super Cub Golf, Lima Tango Hotels, backtracking, we 14 for run-up and departure.
0, India, listing on Black Test Hangar, the westbound towards Townless Range, conflicting in SSAI.
Okay, 10 seconds for tank.
I only played soccer with Jake. I never free rode with him. Obviously, he has a big love for the free riding.
3, 2, 1, he's dropping.
You know, really good eyes for lines, and it's a good style. Likes to ride from top to bottom and kind of hit the jump you find on the way down. I'm not like jump on the park jump. He looks at jumps and he just looks at the jumps with a lot more speed. Because he's young and he loves to throw himself in the air.
Terje is older, but he's in better shape than a lot of my friends that are my age. He takes care of his body super well and eats really well, and that's why he's able to still shred harder than anyone out here pretty much.
Don't you wanna see me flaunt what I got? Don't you?
It's really cool. I'm kind of taking notes this whole trip.
Don't you wanna, don't you? Don't you wanna see me flaunt what I got?
Really cool, mellow dude.
Won't you come and see me? Won't you come and be with
He's got style for days. He just wants to go out and take each day as they come, I think, and see what happens.
Can I launch up right next to that tree?
what I got is what you need.
And I don't need that much speed, you think?
Is what you
I gotta be enjoying the riding. It can't be strictly just to get the shot.
so don't
Just keeping it safe and just keeping it fun, you know?
you wanna, don't
People more my age, they definitely like to just cruise the powder.
what I got.
Almost pretend you're surfing, not really pushing any boundaries. Trying to put my cruise control in. I was in the back seat just watching Jake for the most part. Just enjoy the holiday.
We are in Brandywine in Whistler, and we're gonna go sledding in the snow. You can still snowboard when it's snowing. It doesn't always have to be sunny.
My sledding?
The last time he was on a sled was like 8 or 10 years ago. 8 years ago. Of course, he's gonna be rusty.
Filming the holiday is such a stupid idea. How do I get that thing out of there?
As far as getting the sled out of the back of the truck, you gotta untie it, hit reverse with your truck, and then lay on the brakes. Knowing how to fix them when they break down. It's a whole big learning curve. This is the bosses. I'm the sled mechanic for the trip. That's why I came by.
It's kind of hard to see here. Okay, should I try this? What if I land next to the tree in the middle of it?
Yeah, to the right of me, there's a little pillow. I could almost go down here. Boom, boom, boom.
She's calculating your demise. She covers up her lies with lies.
Snowmobiles, it's like when you're with a crew who knows exactly what they're doing, it's a piece of cake, and you can get out and you can get a lot of stuff done.
You know, there's some zones in this world that it's still allowed, and it's actually this really good terrain you can get, you know. You know, manageable and not too risky. So it's definitely a playful terrain here.
If I come in here, I can go harder and I can spray off the cliff.
She's got a twinkle in both eyes. She's calculating your demise. She covers up her lies with lies. She's so
Last winter, I spent all winter up here just filming on snowmobiles, be able to hop in a heli. Go out and check out all the zones that you can't get to on snowmobiles. It's a big eye-opener. So much terrain up here that you can use. Just be able to ride this terrain out here, it's like a dream come true.
This stuff looks good, hey? It looks insane.
The whole Whistler area, they have an insane backcountry.
There's so many zones out here. It's pretty crazy. You can shred it all pretty much.
It looks like one of these drops to shoot right on the right here that works too.
My lips are sealed as to where to go.
Jake's gonna get in there.
Dropping!
It should have been real manageable in better snow. That was like, you know, it was about noon or 1 o'clock, and that was probably the hottest time of the day. I just thought that I rode it wrong and just didn't hit it right.
Dropping!
So I rolled in second time, and the drop into that first shelf was just kind of hot snow. And I just couldn't manage. I rode it wrong, snow was bad. It kicked me out over the cliff. Somehow on the way down through the flail, I put my arm out.
Is Jake okay?
And yeah, it popped out. I knew it was out immediately, so I just rode to the bottom where Terje was standing.
I don't know if you can work your way over here.
had him pull it back in for me, and that's that.
Yeah, he's hurt his shoulder a bit and popped out again. He's just chilling right now. He's got it back in though.
It's 4 to 6 month recovery, so kind of shoots my whole summer, but it's okay because I'll be 100% for next winter, and I'll be stronger and better off in the long run. If it had to happen, I'm glad it happened towards the end of the trip. I'm not too bummed. There's always next year.
I think it's been like 5 years since the ocean's been frozen in Helsinki. So it's pretty cool. So we found this cool boat. We built a landing and a takeoff, so it should be good. Nice weather finally. Doesn't happen too often in Finland. Okay. Time for spring, time for park, time to get some good tricks. Like the whole season is pretty much just done, you know? You're like, all right, we have like 1 or 2 more weeks, time to get anything done, you know? Just flew into Munich and ready to start heading to Sölden, where we should have some jumps. They were supposed to build us a step-up jump, but I kind of heard some rumors it wasn't really working the way it was supposed to.
Crazy they built it like this. It's like this, you know? It should be like this.
We're just gonna go there and check it out and maybe have a few changes to make it right.
I don't know, we have to fix the compression.
Get this park shoot going. The crew was me, Nikki Korpel and Eric Butner. It was a cool crew, you know, it's 3 people. It's really fun to hit like the park jump when it's not that many people.
First, when we got there, the jump looked pretty sketchy.
It anyways needs some shaping too. It looks kind of crappy.
Coming down here, it's a lot of compression. It's so many bumps here.
Because it was like going super steep and then just going straight up to a monster kicker.
Let's go pretty fast speed for sure to clear it. Yeah, that was good speed.
And it was like such a big pile of snow, so it was super hard to change it. You know, like there was nothing really you could do to make it that much better.
I don't know how easy it is to fix it actually, to make it a lot better now.
It wasn't like the best jump, you know, but we could still work on it.
I'm pretty sure you can bust some 900s on this one. Definitely no double corks for me.
We had that jump and we had to make it work.
Well, here we go again. I hear you calling. I hate to admit it, but you got me falling. I know it's true. I can deny it. I'm so into you, baby. You know that you're the reason why.
After a couple tries, we kind of got used to the jump. Everybody got a couple shots, and we were pretty stoked in the session.
I was really lucky that day and got like 6 shots. So much fun. We got some amazing stuff there.
Well, here we are again. I want to savor it. I hate to admit it, but you're the reason why I'm dreaming when I'm sleeping, and it's even more delicious 'cause I seem to only dream
This is the second day I was coming to Sölden to hit this jump, but apparently a couple avalanches went down to our in-run and almost wiped off the whole jump. So we might have to call it a day. We found a really cool river gap we have to build by hand, you know, so it might take like 4 to 5 hours to build it. So that's the next mission. The jump looks good, the in-run looks pretty solid. It should be a good session.
It's pretty big, I think it's like 15 meters. We kind of need a lot of speed, and the sun is like heating up the snow all day. I hope we can get enough speed. If not, it's gonna hurt.
I guess we'll just give it a try and hope for the best.
The hardest part is for sure to get the speed. You have to pump your ass off to clear that gap.
It was a really tough hike, so it's kind of exhausting. And Nicky was working sort of the hardest because he was doing the hardest trick. Took him a couple extra tries, but thank God he went for it. He got a really good shot. Everybody was stoked.
Yeah.
Yes!
That was pretty cool. The whole crew decided we should start heading to logs. I think there should be some good obstacles to hit. At least they were just telling us they can build as a one big jump. That sounds better than nothing at the moment, you know. I think it's worth the drive. It's only a couple hours, so it's the best option we have for now. How long would it take to build it? Like, when would it be ready? Oh! That didn't look too fun.
That looked sketchy.
Jump's crazy. It's got so much compression.
This was supposed to be one of the better days.
Too much snow to go on the road, so now we gotta take a train, I guess.
Drove from Switzerland to Oslo, took like 20 hours. Then we drove up here to Lapland and took like 15 hours.
I'm stoked to come to ride with Eero again. It's been a while.
It's always cool to come back home.
It's like a big opportunity to get some crazy shots.
It's gonna be perfect.